Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to the Logical Lunchbox with more Marvel Midnight Suns. Well, I think we're about to go into another mission, but maybe other things, I don't actually remember. I had a bit of a rough day with a headache and stuff like that, so mind's gone. You know, I'm old and crap and senile. Anyway, let's get back into it, shall we? Gameplay tip. To gain new abilities for a particular hero, take them on missions. The abilities awarded from Coil are always granted to the heroes that went on the mission. Okay. Oh, am I still doing Coil stuff? That might be. We had Coil when I grew up in Yorkshire. We used it to leak fire. Somehow I suspect no one else can understand that one, which is fine. Unless they're from Yorkshire themselves. Anyway, talk to Doctor Strange.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Destroy anything with Hydra's foul taint. And it really gives an advantage. I want you to make something powerful.
Do you think this will be enough to give us an edge?
I hope so. Whatever it is, it's quite powerful. I'm relying on my instincts here, but truly that's all I have to rely on until I can find a way to access the Sanctum's archives again.
That seems a bit risky.
Right now, with the Sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. Please tell me it's not another amulet.
Studying artifacts unlocks more powerful research projects at the Forge and generates significant research resources for use in the ability upgrades and crafting.
I'm always in a few places at once, so no time is ever wasted. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay.
These were relatively common at one point in history.
26 attack essence, 26 heroic essence, and knife common artifact. Alright. Research level increased to 1. Research projects take 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and our hero outfits. Research available 1. Can't do a fang. Supernatural fabrication. Weaving magic and science is fine in theory, but in practice, well, there isn't much practice. However, if we work together, Tony and I might be able to fabricate some pretty powerful items to help you in combat. Okay, or war games, like the movie. Carol says we need to up our game to meet this new threat. As usual, she's right, but to do more in combat, we'll need to do more down here in the Forge. A self-learning AI workstation running endless combat situations might help me make better use of it. Okay. Increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing. Yeah, we'll do that. Research in progress. Gamma coil analysis.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
A new post on the thing, alright.
Another magical mystery box. And to think. Take a look.
There we go.
What do you think?
So we have Wild Strike, gain 1 vulnerable. We have Quick Strike for Blade. Our skill. Draw her cards until you have 3 in hand.
Hey Hunter, got a sec to spare?
Okay, meet Robbie Reyes in the Forge. Where are you, Robbie? Because this is a Forge, isn't it? Over there.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You have a demon inside
You
you.
are bonded with the spirit of vengeance.
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries
Just
ago.
a few days ago. Yeah.
Oh man,
A few days and a long
sometimes
sleep.
when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes.
Yeah.
Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
Look forward to it. Yeah.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
I think last time I chose neutral. I think the time before that I chose dark. Now, as I remember, it said if you go light or dark, you get bonuses. So you might be wondering, why am I balancing? I don't expect to gain anything by balancing, and I'm not deliberately balancing. But I'm a role player, not a min-maxer. So I'll go with what fits her personality, as it seems to me. Right, 1 heroes. deck. It's all good. What's this? The moon. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity in the unconscious. Interesting. What was that for? Now, I know I have to go out there. I was just wondering if I was going to find anything else like that card.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider. Spirits.
Upgrade
Practice makes
abilities.
perfect.
Can upgrade your abilities. That goes to 4 in hand. Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. So I have to do it with Ghost Rider this time. Whoops.
Hellfire Force is the strongest.
Heroes may only spar with the hunter once every 4 days. Begin sparring.
You should be the spirit.
Sparring oh, you don't have to do anything, it's just, okay. Well rested, common combat bonus. Good.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Looks like there's probably nothing else, so... We've been in the forge. So yeah, let's just go to the war room.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York. Or anywhere, for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
But no, I'm not going to say that. She's absolutely going to make it her problem. I will find her. That's her
Do not worry,
determinism.
Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Find Ilyana.
Always on the hunt, right? If you've come to ask me where magic is, the answer is I
Alright,
don't
so
know.
you're worthless for me right now.
Talk to me then.
Oh, so it's a case of chatting to each of them. Got it. Frames in the Abbey. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small gloss cost. Paintings from your inventory can be placed in the empty frames. So that's another frame there. I don't care. Not right now. Maybe one time I will, but not right now. To me, it's like collection quests. They don't bother me that much. Sometimes it's fun to play with them. Oh, who's that down?
Nico, do you know where Magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so...
Yeah,
maybe
she did
check
take
in
Wanda's loss
room?
hard.
Thanks for
Understandably.
your help.
Fine, speak.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
She's not touchy-feely as I see her. So this is really the only one.
Captain Marvel has a lead on Hydra. Time to go.
I'm in the
She's
middle
driven,
of
as I
something.
said.
Come back later.
Something more important than saving the world?
Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
Yep, she's driven, so if this will get her off her ass, I can help
That
her.
is no child's book. Lose focus for 1 second and be lost completely within its pages. Let me guide you through it.
You do not own the darkness, Hunter. I was also raised within it. So much so I barely remember a time without it. And now Wanda has this in common with us too. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
Yeah, this is what she'd go for.
Then put the damn book down and help me get her back.
Stop
You are
dawdling, let's
nothing
work.
if not direct. Not to mention unrelenting. I can respect that. And perhaps you are not entirely incorrect. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Got that done.
You feeling all right?
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
That's fine.
Go find her and talk some sense into her, will you? We don't have much time.
We just got the two of us. A Hydra helicopter is loading critical supplies down by the docks. The heroes must make sure that it never gets airborne. Ghost Rider earned a combat bonus from sparring with a hunter. Add him to the squad to earn a powerful boost at the start of the next mission. Ah. So I don't have to choose him, but I can. Well, I haven't travelled with him yet, so let's do that. Let's continue.
actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures...
Yeah, don't waffle. We got a job to do. We don't have time for waffles. Okay. Disable the Hydra helicopter before it can depart. Target the helicopter with attacks to disable it before time runs out. Okay.
They're not living up to their reputation.
Bonus mission cards. Certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. Tip, highlight an enemy with a cursor to see which card they present.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on the chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Oh, it's this one. I thought it was him. Give all heroes 27 block. Nice. Or target is an object. Apply infinite vulnerable. Okay, that could be useful. Right, let's start with quick slash. I can do drain soul.
Take this.
Leveled up there.
Really in trouble. Not a problem.
Whatever gets the job done. Judgment comes.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Well, that would only go that way. That ends that turn.
Hydra. As ordered.
Don't try that again.
Right, she's slowed.
They're still not ready to give up.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped within our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
I don't think I need heals right now.
Ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Create a drop with an increase. I don't know what that means. What does that actually do? I don't get it.
Ready up.
She can go binary. Oh, I see. Why is it green over there? I don't get it.
Vengeance is
Why was it green the other side? When enemies knocked back into a drop, they have a chance of being KO'd. Okay, that was kind of garbage.
It was your time.
Right, one can move. Too far away. Well, there was nothing else I could really do. Alright, so we're gonna have to hold it there.
Hydra Immortalis.
It's okay.
You'll feel this pain soon enough. I've been waiting.
Hardly a scratch.
So far, okay.
More of them are joining the fight.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
One more time.
That's one.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Let's do it.
Gives me Fist of Radiance.
I'm on it.
And then finish them off.
You've grounded the helicopter. Excellent. Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
Think I can punch through a moon now?
We have nothing to do here, really. Because we've got no card plays, no heroism.
With.
You know what it is.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Weak, even for Hydra.
Where can I?
It is time.
Hell ride. Damage each enemy in a line. Oh, it's in a short line, is it? Oh, I can't get past the thing. I get it.
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith.
Position compromised.
You just made a big mistake.
I really need to do some healing. I haven't drawn the heal card for a while.
That will not slow me down.
Might need a hand here.
Right, quick slash. That refunds.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Whip does knockback. Where's... Is there only one left? I thought there were two.
Interesting.
Accept your fate. Mindless followers suffer the same fate.
Give us all some block.
Watch that one.
Nice out of range, alright. Well, we've got block, so it should be okay.
It's not over yet, but it will be if this keeps up. For Hydra!
Fear is temporary. I am forever.
With the sun came her rebirth and the change. Magical energies that transcend our reality. Now harnessed
just as we did with the very particles that make up our being.
That's not a lot, is it? Got nothing to knock them back in, so. And that's not going to go anywhere. Well, I might be able to knock them back into the helicopter, I don't know. If I can move her. Alright, Fist of Radiance one thing. Okay.
I suppose it's something.
Oh, straight into the post.
That's not good.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Can I do something with that post?
Where do you think you're going?
No, it's too heroism. Don't quite have it.
For Hydra!
Okay, that hurt a little.
You were too weak for this fight.
Done it.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Hear that?
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Uh-oh.
Count on it.
Ah. I thought I was going to be attacked alone for a minute. Gamma coil intel cache. There's knocked out one, unfortunate. Mission rewards tied to hero level, so as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered on future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero, as the hunter's level increases, any weaker heroes will automatically level up, so don't fall far behind. At higher difficulty levels, all heroes level up faster. I don't need to worry about that. I'm going normal.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky, trying to figure it out.
I used to do stargazing too.
Out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
Tempted to go I'm not in the mood for riddles, but I think it's obvious, given what's been going on before, that she'd just say things to
You are
Wanda.
trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Oh.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
Yeah, we sensed something
What
watching
did
us.
you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Danger's familiar to me too.
I know what you mean. Danger is something I am a little too comfortable with myself. Reminds me of my mother. There is almost a comfort in it.
Yes, you understand. Not many can. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
No problem. Now, Superlink, there's been stuff added there. Breaking, lightning struck and killed 11 members of the same family today. Though each lived in different parts of the world. Wow. The strikes confirmed to be simultaneous across the globe. Stephen Strange and family members, blood relations. Nico Minoru, I just confirmed it. Tony Stark. Obviously bad, but isn't it? This just more news of the weird. Stephen Strange, it's a ritual sacrifice known as the Hendakatomb. Nico Minoru, less formally as Atropos Dozen, rumored to come from the Darkhold. Wait, Atropos Dozen and there's 11? Unless the dozen is made up by the one that gets everything. I'm thinking biblical reference. There were 11 disciples plus Jesus, weren't there? Or was it 12 disciples plus Jesus? I could be wrong. Dark blood magic destroying a living bloodline, ripping the family tree up from its roots, so to speak. As long as the number exactly 11 people, don't ask me why. The answer is either incomprehensible, falls into what we in the biz call malevolent math. So what does this mean beyond change your underwear? And that Lilith has already begun settling scores, and that she can do so without requiring her physical presence. That doesn't sound good. And Robbie Reyes. Indiana, were you walking the Abbey grounds last night? Yet. Weird, I saw a strange light out my window. We're the only ones here who have our own underglow, so I figured it was you. Maybe Carol was out for a moonlight stroll. No way, Captain Marvel isn't a soft glow, she's a portable sun. Also, you can't take a moonlight stroll during a new moon. Hashtag just witchy things. Alright. And we are inside. Let's sleep. Room upgrades, what do we have? Give our doggy a plush bed. Everything else for her should be businesslike. More or less. I don't mind doing a little bit of stuff, but... the others are all locked. That's all good. Few heroes are available to hang out with.
Hey.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh. It's good to punch Hydra in the face, but they feel like
Oh,
a
the
red
hangout's
herring.
down here, aren't
Okay,
they?
a black and red herring, but still.
An ominous presence?
We're ending their war. It's a slow burn, but we'll get there.
Reading by the fire. Working out would be more the thing. Now I have her. Always ready to go. So let's get worked out and strong.
You have that I want to ask you something, but I'm not sure I should look on your face. Go on, ask.
What does it feel like to fly?
That's not it. You really wanted to ask if Captain Marvel can take you flying sometime.
Would she want that? She's not going to lie, that's not her personality. But she might see there's something useful to get used to for scouting, etc.
That would be wonderful, if you do not mind.
I'll put you down on the list. You are the last Midnight Sun to ask. I'm actually surprised Blade wants some airtime.
Why would that surprise you?
You know Blade. He prefers to be on level ground. It's hard to be on your guard when you're dangling from someone's arms.
The dangling blade. That sounds like a comedic play.
That is a wonderful thought, and we can never share it with
Yeah.
you. This was a blast, Hunter.
9 friendship points. Conversation +2. Love the activity. Prepping. Repping. Common Albie outfit. One piece. Rare swimsuit.
Hi, kiddo.
The library door. How? Open it how? And is there anything else I can do as well? What about down there? Well, let's have a look at... It wasn't here. Pay respects, that's something.
The grave of Jeremiah Kane, another host of the spirit of vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a Ghost Rider.
What's this? The Babbling Valley. New haven discovered. There are numerous haven locations in the Abbey grounds. Once discovered, a haven can be used for a special daytime hangout with a hero, where the friendship rewards are increased. Each haven can be used only once. Well, each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. Ah, interesting. Worth exploring then.
This is which sign?
A glyph scrawled in bone chalk. Its meaning known only to the witch who wrote it. Interesting. Anything else out this way? Been there. Through the swimming pool. Anything?
It is one of the elemental rods.
Barely a stone at all, this blue-black topaz almost seeps through the fingers when held. It smells strongly of a tide pool, and if held close to ear, sounds like the sea. Okay, so we got more arcane knowledge. Nothing there, nothing there. I thought I'd seen something at one point. Been there. Maybe it's just a door. There's a forge. But nobody says, so I can't do anything. But I don't see a way of interacting with that. How do I interact with that? No. E doesn't work. Nothing doing here. Can't even talk to her. Can't see another way down. Is there another way in? It's another grotto. The dry ruins, or haven rather. Oyster mushroom. Ah! I'm downstairs. I can't go anywhere downstairs, but I did go downstairs. Don't know what good they are, but they must be for something.
You feeling all right?
No, I'm feeling like I can't progress beyond here. Must be a way. I'm going to have to look that up. Let me do that right now. Blow open the door with spacebar. That's it. I'd forgotten about that. There we are.
Glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What?
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
Okay.
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my
Yeah.
question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up. She didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yeah, let's get back on track.
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place.
Okay.
Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Well, we've been going an hour, so I'll pick this up next time. See you then.